What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here with the AMX series here for their Turkey Bowl. Should be a good one here tonight as they get ready to do a whole lot of laps here at Lucas Oil. Let's take a minute to go ahead and thank their sponsors here tonight before I get started and forget. As we got RTL Refuse to Lift Apparel, BGM Racing, Just a Trim Lawn Service, R9 Automotive, and NWRA, Northwest Racing Associations. Make sure you guys go check those guys out on Facebook as they're all scrolling down there at the bottom. Should be a wild one here tonight. Curious, there's a lot of familiar names for some of you guys that have not been out, that have been on the channel before. You're going to see some names that you're familiar with on dirt, some of the names that you're familiar with here with the AMX series, if you've watched it before. Keaton Swain currently the quick time. Vandenbush, sorry, in that second position. Nowak third. We got Jacob Fields out here in that fourth position currently. As we get ready to go racing for, we got two stages. Let me go ahead and go through the format here tonight. It's going to be stage number 1, 20 laps or 20 minutes. Stage 2, 20 laps, 20 minutes. Final stage is going to be 60 laps or 20 minutes, whichever comes first. It's going to be a long one here tonight. These guys have some money out there to grab. I think there's $300 in the prize pool. Eric, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. And the share. Damien, thank you for the share. Ox, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. As we get ready for the first race, let's go ahead and pull up the starting grid. Starting on the pole here tonight, it's going to be Jacob Fields, Nathan Matoxen starting second, Ryan Miller third. Keaton's going to start in that fourth position, James Burke fifth, Eddie Fairness in sixth. Been a while since we've seen him. Austin in that seventh position, Damian in eighth. Lance is going to start ninth, Bryce in 11th, Bryce in 10th, Mung in 11th. Timothy's going to start in that 12th position. Nick's going to be in 13th, Steven in 14th, Eric in that 15th position, Mark 16th. I'm going to read that here in a second and say thank everybody for the likes. Robert Henderson 17th, Charles in 18th. David's going to start 19th, Jacob 20th, Cade 21st, Vandenbush 22nd, and Steven did not grid up. So we're going to see how these first 20 laps go. We got James Burke's fans up there. Good luck with this. I get it, bud. I get it. So Anthony, thank you for the share and the like. LaFon, thank you for the like. Rance, thank you for the like. Harris, thank you for the like. As the start will be on green as we get ready here to turn number 1 and 2. The pace car is out. We're going to have Jacob Fields leading him to the green flag this time by. So Fields, a name we are all too familiar with in the late models. Let's see how he does. He's got to restrain himself. Oh, the start's supposed to be on green. He went a little early there as we head into turn number 1 and 2. It's Jeff. What's up, Geoff? I always forget because I never see your name. John McPhee, thank you for the like. Austin, thank you for the like. Dawson, thank you for the like as we slide through turn number 1 and 2. Fields leads the way. Miller second. Burke in third. Matoxen trying to fight for fourth as Keaton digs up underneath them. Side by side back here for that fourth position. Got to try and keep off each other so far. Oh, we got caution flag is out on the track as it looks like Lance might have had an issue. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Lance. Oh, him and Mung get together. Oh, netcode. Serious netcode there. Sends Lance flying. Changed it again. This one gets better reaction. I'm sure it does. Oof. Big. Serious netcode there. So caution flag number 1, Chris, Glenn, Charlie, Young. Thank you guys all for the likes. What's up, Miller? So it looks like we're going to have Miller time of 51 tonight as he sits in that second position. No Recky Miller tonight. What's up, James? Been a minute. Yeah, John, that was some serious netcode. All right, looks like we're going to get one to go this time by. They're going to stack them up 2 by 2. Let's go top 3. What's up, Randy? James, thank you for the like and the share. Kenneth, thank you for the like. They are piling in here as we get ready for the green flag. We got 56 people out there. Make sure you guys get this stream a like and a share as we get ready for the green flag. Out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Fields gets on the gas. So we're going to back it up a little bit. These guys are crazy through the middle of the field. 2, 3, 4 wide. Out of turn number 2. We got one bouncing into the wall as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. They're 3 wide back there. They tried to keep it 4 wide. Who is that up on the high side? He keeps pushing up high. That is the 256 of Damian struggling up on that high side to make some ground. Yeah, this is iRacing, Dawson. iRacing. I like turtles. Out of turn number 2 down the back, or 4 down the front straightaway. We got the 11 of Timothy sending it down to the bottom. He's going to get into Damian. Damian pushes up the track. We got lots of contact all the way through the field as these trucks are meant to bang. As Jacob Fields leads the way, Miller's got company as Burke looks up underneath them. Out of turn number 2, it's still side by side for that second spot. Burke down low. Miller up high as they slide into turn number 3. Burke's going to hold it down low, and they're going to drag race out of turn number 4. Burke gets it in his door. Hello, Miller. As they slide into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side out of turn number 2. Burke down on the bottom side. He keeps it out of Miller this time as they head into turn number 3. Wheel to wheel, door to door, all the way through the field, except for Jacob Fields as he pulls out to 1.1 second over these guys as we slide into turn number 1 and 2. Burke able to keep it out of the door of Miller. This time Miller gaining some ground on the outside out of turn number 2. Miller's got that outside working, holding strong up there. Good 2x2 racing. Burke's trying to find some grip down at the bottom. Let's jump on board with the 21 Eddie. Eddie loves turtles too. Let's jump on board in his cockpit as he's trying to find a way to go. They're side by side in front of him. There's nowhere to go unless he tries to make it 3 wide as they come out of turn number 4. Big advantage he's got is he's able to use the whole track right now as long as nobody gets next to him as they slide out of turn number 2. Oh, wow, we got more likes and shares. Hold on. Carson, thank you for the like. Nagor, thank you for the like. Steve, thank you for the like. As they battle up here for that second spot, we're on board. We were on board with Eddie in the 121 as James Burke is continually trying to hound Ryan Miller for that second position. But look at Jacob Fields now out to 1.4 seconds. He is checked out as it looks like Miller finally clears Burke. Burke almost gets into the back of him as Eddie gets up underneath Burke. So Burke gets out of the side-by-side with one, puts side-by-side with another. As now they're running side-by-side for third. Miller's going to try and set his sights on Fields. Let's take a look at these lap times. It looks like Fields still setting a better pace. As tire heat is definitely playing a role. It looks like Steven trying to pull off a pit road in that number 69. There's a lot of trucks on this track. It's got to be hard to find a spot. Fields way out in front. Miller in that second spot. Burke still side by side for second. As Eddie gets a good roll through turn number 1 and 2. He's going to take that third position. Here comes Burke looking back low. He almost gets into the door of Eddie. He catches the tire. James Burke catches the tire. It's going to put him 3 wide. He's going to go the wrong way in a hurry. 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. More contact as Jason gets into the back. We got more hitting the tires. Everybody all over the place through the field. Still no caution flag. 2 laps to go as Fields leads the way. Ryan Miller second. Eddie in third. Keaton fourth as they are battling from fifth. On back as Austin slides his way into that 5th position. Look at Vandenbush. Vandenbush has made his way up to the 12th spot. He's up 10 positions to 12th as he works up underneath Nick. Out of turn number 4. White flag is out as Fields has just one more set of corners to go. There's 20 in this heat, 20 in this heat, 20 in the next one, and then 60 for the main. Hollis, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Christopher, thank you for the like as Fields takes the win here in the first segment. Christopher, Hayden, Josh, Brockton, Dawson, thank you guys for the like. Thank you for the follow, Dawson. So Fields wins stage 1. He gets $15, I think. I just heard Ryan Miller second. As we get ready for the next one, this is going to be Garrett. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. It's going to be another 20-lap event as they get gridded up here. It's going to grid up the same way that they just finished that one. As we get ready for the second segment. Yeah, he was definitely on rails. You want to grow up and play race truck games? One day you might. Clearly you still need to grow up, right? No, just kidding. Alright, so we are going to get ready for some more green flag action here. Samantha, thank you for the like. DC, thank you for the like. James, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. Garrett, thank you for the follow. I can't say that name or I would. Thurvision, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. Definitely appreciate the support as we get ready for some more racing here tonight. Make sure you guys get those likes, shares, and follows out there if you haven't already. Remember, the best way to support the channel is the freeway. You're good at UMPs? I can't. I'm not. I'm good at big blocks. But remember, the best way to support the stream is to like, share, and follow as we get ready to run 20 more laps here. Pace truck pulls off of turn number 2. This start is going to be on Fields in that 007. Can he dominate the second segment here? We're about to find out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Right? What's up, Miller? Logan? Green flag is out as it looks like Miller gets a phenomenal start on the outside into turn number 1 and 2. Fields asleep at the wheel a little bit as they're side by side for second on back. Ooh, contact there. Contact between Keaton and Fields as they slide through turn number 1 and 2. Fields trying to clear Keaton. So Brian gets a little bit of a jump there. I just heard on the next restart, he's going to get a 2-spot penalty. Yeah, these are fun. They're not normally oval tracks. Brandon, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. It is getting serious. There's some money on the line here. These guys out here racing for a little bit of money as they're side by side back here. Let's scroll back through. We got Matoxin rolling the bottom side up underneath Eddie. Can't clear the pass. He's going to get back in line. Austin in the 218 right on the heels of the 19th out of turn number 4. Sorry, turn number 2. I get lost at this track. Laps go by so quick. As it looks like Keaton trying to work Fields. They got contact for second. 2 really good drivers on the sim. Side by side for second out of turn number 2. Oh, contact! Contact between Fields and Keaton. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. It's going to be a drag race for that second spot as Miller enjoys the lead out of turn number 4 into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side, Keaton's going to send it in. Can't quite swing out. That's going to get Fields some momentum on the high side. He's going to get a run down into turn number 3. Keaton holding strong. The bottom side probably a little better in 1 and 2 right now, as Fields definitely gets the advantage through 3 and 4. Keaton's going to roll that bottom side through turn number 1 and 2. You can see that advantage he gets, but here comes Fields with the whole shot out of turn number 2. They're going to be almost dead even into turn number 3. Fields on the high side should get the momentum off of turn number 4. It's going to be a drag race to the line. Who gets it at the line? Second place is going to be Fields that time by. Oh, what wheel do you have, Braxton? Wheel to wheel, door to door, into turn number 3. Fields with the advantage on the high side in 3 and 4. This should help him with a good exit out of 4. Kenny clears Keaton. Keaton holding strong on that bottom side. Probably not. Park it tonight, Eddie. Eddie's rolling good. He's just got nowhere he can go with them battling side by side. We're going to scroll through the field. Burke way up in no man's land out of turn number 4. This track's going to get slick, guys. This track will get slick as they run side by side back here in the pack as we look at Nowak. Where is Vandenbush? There's Vandenbush. Vandenbush up to that 9th position. Remember, he started shotgun on the field in the first one. He has made his way up to the 9th spot. He's got a lot more racing to go. Could he potentially steal a victory here with just one caution here? That isn't helping him. Ooh, the 9 almost clips that inside tire as the 69 parks it. Steven parks it on Jacob Houston there, as we got a heck of a battle for almost last. Miller out front leading the way as Fields is clear from Keaton. Keaton's got to deal with Eddie. Eddie up underneath them, trying to break into that podium spot as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. That's weird that it doesn't. You mean 290? 290. That's what I run. That's what I run, is the 290. Thank you guys for the shares and the follows out there as they run side by side for that 3rd position. Eddie trying to break into the top 3 as we come out of turn number 4. It's going to be 7 laps to go as we watch the battle for that 3rd position. Ken Fields set his sights on Miller and get that lead back. Now remember, Miller's going to be having a 2-spot penalty as he was a little far up on that restart there. So he's going to get a 2-spot penalty whenever they reset. Yeah, I don't have any problems. My Discord link is in the description. If you get on Discord, maybe I can help you with it at some point. As we watch this battle back here, it looks like Eddie starting to get the advantage down on the bottom side. Still side by side for that 3rd position. We're going to go to jump on the nose here of Keaton as Eddie works that outside as they head into turn number 3. A lot of dust out there, as you can see. Even the dust kicking up from Fields into these guys' face. That can play a big role later on if they're in a big pack. Yeah. That I'm probably glad it didn't happen. So Steven and Jacob still having issues at the back. It's still a lot better with the wheel most of the time. Albert, thank you for the follow and the like. Gary, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. As we watch this battle for 3rd. We'll jump back here. Let's jump on Eddie's back bumper as he tries to work up underneath Keaton. They almost make contact out of the turn. We're going to get 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as these guys continue to battle for 3rd. Looks like Ryan Miller's going to grab the win here in that 51 HSR machine as he continues to lead through 3 and 4. He's going to get 1 to go as he's got lap traffic just ahead. Could that play a role? Okay, awesome. I'm over to the AMX one right now, but I'm usually always on. So here comes Miller out of turn number 2. Miller time 51 here in the 2nd segment as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air for segment number 2. Ryan Miller is going to take it. Jacob Fields 2nd, Keaton 3rd, Eddie 4th, Austin 5th. Look at Vandenbush up to that 8th position. It's getting a little harder to pass those guys as we get ready for that final segment, 60 laps. Edward Holden, thank you for the like. Harold, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Hold on one second. They got street stocks. We're not running street stocks tonight, but they do have street stocks on iRacing. So they're taking a look at the restart and seeing if Miller actually jumped that one a little too much there. We're going to find out and see if he gets that victory here or not here in a second. They did say he's potentially going to get a two lap penalty here. Hold on one second, guys. Listening to this. Are they going to give him the win for the segment, though? That's the question. Street stocks are fun. All right, I didn't hear whether or not they're going to give him, but he is going to get a 2-spot penalty, so he should be starting where that number 21 is. That should put Fields to the pole and Keaton to the outside pole. Scott, thank you for the like. They do have a hard charger award here in the 60 lap main here, the last segment. So they're asking anybody if they want an EOL. Let's see if anybody takes it. It looks like Robert Henderson is going to take that EOL penalty. All right, so it is going to be Fields going to first, Keaton going to second, and Miller's going to go to that 3rd position. Skeeter, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Guys, make sure as we get ready for some green flag racing, we're waiting for everybody to get going here. Looks like they're all ready to go. Make sure you get the stream a like, a share, and a follow. That is the best way to help the stream. Free. I got denied to run. Even offered. Why did you get denied to run, Joe? Yeah, you know what? Though I wish they would bring the Monte Carlo street stock to iRacing. It would be cool to see more than one car in the street stock class. They should bring the Ford and the Monte and whatever else, Pontiac maybe. Oh, that makes sense, Phil. That makes sense, Brooks. Green flag is out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Fields gets real sideways. They're trying to push 4 wide for the lead, but they're 3 wide for second. Out of turn number 2, looking for 3, still 3 wide back there. Eddie's going to go ahead and bail out. Eddie said, that's too much for me. He gets into Keaton, though. Then down into Austin. Beating and banging back here from second on back. Here comes Miller looking up underneath the 007 of Fields as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Long race here tonight as Keaton. Oh, Austin gets the inside tire. Look, if you want donuts that bad, you need to go to Duncan. 3 wide back here for that 5th position as he lost so much momentum. Here comes Vandenbush. He's driving through the center. He's working his way up to 6th. Here comes Jason Mung up underneath them as they battle it out for that 5th position out of turn number 4. Watch this number 89 of Taylor Vandenbush making his way up through the field as they come out of turn number 2. Vandenbush trying to put himself up in position. It would definitely make it cool. You know, ain't got it. Well, we got plenty of Dunkin' Donuts here. We got 3 of them in a little city of 8,000 people. So Fields leads the way as Keaton up underneath Miller. They're going to touch doors out of turn number 2. Keaton looking for that 2nd position. He wants to go for the win here. He knows it's hard to pass. You got to make those passes now as they come out of turn 4. Miller with a big run on the outside. He's going to hold it that time by. Side by side all the way through the field. Oh, contact further back. The 51 of Eric jumps the tire after getting into Bryce. They're back 3 wide, back in the back of the pack. Oh, we got another one hitting the tire there. These guys trying to get this thing figured out as this track gets slick. As Jacob Fields tried to set sail, he's got 9/10 of a second over second place. It looks like Keaton on the outside of Miller as they slide into turn number 3. Side by side, Miller slides up the track. He almost gives the door to Fields. Keeps it off of it. Fields is going to get second that time by. All right, Brockton. But yeah, let me know. I'm always around. You don't even have we don't have a Chick-fil-A either. Out of turn number 4, side by side. Miller with the advantage on the inside. Keaton on the high side in the 21. Miller's going to try and clear him. Can't quite clear him as Keaton gets the momentum out of turn number 2. Miller should be able to slide him through 3 and 4. Let's see if he moves up the track or stays low. He's going to stay low out of turn number 4. Here comes Keaton back on the outside. Still battling it out for that second position. The rest of the field is catching these two as Fields is driving away 1.2 seconds over the battle per second as Miller finally secures it. Here comes Keaton looking back low out of turn number 4. But Keaton's got company. Austin making moves down on the inside. Zachary, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Scooter, Crystal, guys, thank you for the likes. Jerry, thank you guys for the likes as we head into turn number 3 and 4. Watching the battle from second on back as Fields is setting his sights on the checkered flag here tonight. We are 11 laps complete here in the main event. Look at the stack up back here. Vandenbush struggling now to make positions. He's moved back. He got up to 6th, but now he's back to 7th as he puts the bumper to Mung out of turn number 4. More contact there. That's going to cost them both time as they slide into turn number 1 and 2. Mung's going to try and put the block on him. Side by side as Vandenbush trying to find somewhere to stick it. Here comes Timothy to the high side. Timothy's going to slide into turn number 3 and 4 out of turn 4. He's trying to take that 7th spot away from Vandenbush as Vandenbush goes back to 8th. And they're battling even harder behind the... Oh! Metoxin gives Burks the door. Burke scoots it up the track. Metoxin's going to get that 9th spot. Burke stuck back here in the 10th position. Had such a good start earlier. Back up to the front of the field as Fields leads the way in that 007. It looks like Miller might be closing a little bit on him. He's a little bit quicker at this point with Keaton on his heels. Both those guys are quicker than our leader as of right now. Brock, why not? Michael, Marvin, thank you guys for the like. Zachary, I already said Zachary, thank you for the like. It is pretty sick. Now look, you think this is sick? You should see these guys run dirt street stocks on dirt roads. Absolutely amazing, guys. Sammy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Brock, thank you for the follow. I just noticed that was a follow. Appreciate it, buddy. As Miller continues to run second, these guys have lost a little bit of ground on Fields again as we get a yellow flag. Yellow flag on the track. I'm sure these guys probably needed a break right about now. Fields is probably the only one that didn't want to see it. Looked like Damien had some issues. Oh, he gets the tire. He got a little bit of help into that tire there, but caution flag comes out. So only our second caution of the night, guys. That's pretty amazing. These guys definitely being respectful. Right? Brandon's telling him what to do. Logan Miller, thank you for the like. Aiden, thank you for the like. As we have 18 laps to complete, they're going to set them up side by side. Can Miller get a good jump here and stay with Fields? Fields was driving away from the field. He's got to be able to break that third and fourth place truck. He can't be battling with these guys. They want to stay with the leader. I appreciate it, Brock. Yeah, thank you. I'm sure. Breck, Scott, Michael, Dylan, thank you guys for the likes as we come out of turn number 4. It's 1 to go this time by. But yeah, Brock, I hope to see you out there soon. Out of turn number 2, they're getting ready for the green flag. And this time by as Fields in that 007 is going to lead him there. Can he get a good jump, or will Miller be able to get that run on the outside? Miller staying with him. Green flag is out. Miller got a good jump on the outside. He's going to try and slide in behind Fields. Nope, he's going to shoot to the high side as they come out of turn number 2. That's going to hurt Miller as that allows Keaton to slide up underneath him out of 2. It's going to be side by side, door to door through turn number 3. Got Jacob Fields leading the way out of turn number 4. It looks like the Pod Piper as they set side by side all the way back behind him as Miller's going to secure the second spot. He routes Fields up a little bit. Tries to get up underneath Fields. Here comes Keaton up underneath them. Are they going to be? They're potentially 3 wide for the lead. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Fields out front. Miller in second, side by side for third. As Austin, what a great run by the 218. Here comes Eddie. They're 3 wide for third. Heading into turn number 3. That's a whole lot of 3s. Side by side, 3 wide out of 4. They keep it out of each other as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Eddie working that bottom side and don't look now. Here comes Vandenbush in the 89. Looked to make it 4 wide. Couldn't get it there as they slide into turn number 3. Keaton's going to secure that third position for now. But here comes Eddie with a good run out of turn number 4. Eddie up underneath Keaton as their contact further back. Miller trying to stay on the heels of that 007 as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Kyle, thank you for the like. Nazir, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As they come out of 4, we got contact further back. This battle up front has been epic here tonight as they battle side by side for third right now. Let's jump out of that battle. Got Eddie on the bottom side. Keaton up high as they're door to door, wheel to wheel into turn number 3. Well, I hope Eddie doesn't like turtles here because he's running in that 4th position. Turtling right now wouldn't be a good thing. Through turn number 1 and 2. Good run through 1 and 2. That bottom side is rolling. Eddie gets a good run, but they're going to hit 3 and 4. 3 and 4 should be to the advantage of Keaton on the outside. You can see him get the run. That is so cool. It makes the racing so good that both sides of the track are so different. Keaton stuck on the outside through 1 and 2, but the bottom side is definitely rolling as Eddie's going to clear Keaton out of turn number 2. Down into 3. Here comes Vandenbush down low, up underneath Keaton. Battle for the 4th is Vandenbush. Remember, started tonight. Shotgun on the field at the back of this 22 car pack. I appreciate it, Brock. I'm having fun, though. Wipe out, Dawson says. Appreciate it, Kyle. Appreciate it. What's up, Jen, over on YouTube? Come on, Turtles, says Thomas. Thomas, you had a rough one in that Pro Late, didn't you? I broadcasted that earlier. That was wild. Oh, contact between Miller and Fields as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Fields leads the way. Brian Miller second. Eddie in third. Keaton in 4th. Keaton's going to look up underneath Eddie. Can't do anything with it. Vandenbush looked even lower, trying to get underneath Keaton. It was a rough one for sure, Thomas. Definitely wild to call. Eric's struggling. He's back here in the 16th position. Oh, the 9 gets the wall. That's Bryce, and the 9 gets the tire. Sorry. Man, they are throwing massive sliders back there. Contact as Lance hits outside wall. Lance into the wall, and that number 29 as these guys battle back here. Like, man, these guys are battling hard at the back of the pack. Lance has got to back out of it. Back up to the front as we got a battle for that second spot as Eddie is caught Miller. Eddie looking up underneath. They're going to be 3 wide out of turn number 2. 3 wide for the lead. Eddie down. He gets into the back of Miller. I don't know if Miller cut down or Eddie went up. It looked like a little bit of both. Oh, Burke. Burke, I always give Burke a shout out, but he's back here being boring. Burke, you need to be more exciting. Burke always gives us excitement on the roadside anyway. Out of turn number, especially in the more powerful cars. Out of turn number 4 into 1 and 2, still side by side for the lead. It's going to be Eddie down low, or sorry, for second. Eddie down low, Miller up high. Vandenbush just behind these guys. Good battle from second on back. But how long do they want to battle side by side? They don't want to let Fields get away, as Fields has been fast here all night long. Right? What's up, Austin? How you been? You know, I don't know. I think he's just struggling. I mean, so they're fun to drive, but they are a little underpowered. So that's why you're seeing the racing like you're seeing to a certain extent. It's really hard to pass. So when you see a pass like Eddie just did, it's that much more impressive as Miller gives him a bump on the bumper. Eddie up to second. So these two are familiar with each other. We got Fields and Eddie, both late model drivers, into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Eddie up underneath Fields. And look at Vandenbush. He's going to slide up to the 3rd spot as Miller drops back to 4th. And Timothy, where did he come from? Timothy up to the 5th spot. It is getting exciting out here. Let's go, Turtles. Eddie digging down on the inside. Can't get up underneath Fields. Fields going to put the block on him as we are almost 2/3 of the way through this one as race control tells the back of the pack they got to clean it up. I'm surprised we haven't hit lap traffic yet. I mean, that just tells you how close everybody is as Eddie sends it in there, almost gets into the back of Fields. Fields not able to shake the field this time by. Thomas, thank you for the like, appreciate it. Or follow, appreciate it. A Swin, thank you for the like. Harley, thank you for the like. Jonathan, thank you for the like. Steven, Ronald, Wolfgang, thank you guys all for the like as we watch this battle for the lead. Here comes Vandenbush with a big run. Is he going to get up underneath Eddie into turn number 3? He is going to get that dig down on the bottom side, but I don't think 3 is where you want to be at the bottom. As you see Eddie get a big run out, but 1 and 2, the bottom's been digging all night long as they're side by side for second. Vandenbush from the back of the pack, 22nd, now up to 3rd. What a run for Vandenbush here tonight as they come out of turn number 4. You didn't think Swain? I don't think so. Sold my wheel. I'll have to buy. Oh, yeah. It would be good to get you back out here, Austin. Been a minute since I've seen you. You were fast, too. Why'd you sell your wheel? All right, so back to the racing. Timothy starting to put the pressure on Vandenbush. Vandenbush has got to put the pressure on Eddie. He's got to find a way around. If you're not going to get around the leader, let me try as you come out of turn number 4. Crystal, thank you for the like. Wing, thank you for the like. Damien, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Don, thank you for the like. As you come out of turn number 2, here comes a big run for Vandenbush. Vandenbush is getting a great exit out of 2. He's got to put himself in a position to make a pass. I don't know. They're all kind of running slider through 3 and 4. If there's any dig on the outside of 3 and 4 at all, that might have to be the move to get to the position to get that run. Oh, we got one flipping. Yellow flag is out. Caution, caution, caution. Caution flag is out. What happens to Damien? Damien having a rough night. Is he going to get the tire? Oh, he gets the tire again. Damien gets the tire and takes the ride. Let's go jump on the roll bar of this number 256. He's going to get that tire right there in the middle. Ooh. he lands on a tire and keeps it going. James, thank you for the like. Bruce, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. All right, so we are 47 laps complete in this one, guys. 47 laps. We are closing in on the end of this one. I get that, Austin. I've been close a couple times. All right, if you go check, so go to Facebook, go to AMX iRacing, and go check them out. Make sure you guys like and follow their page too, AMX iRacing on Facebook. Hold on, let's see if I can put them in the chat. Bruce, thank you for the like, appreciate it. Hold on, let me go put them in the chat here for you guys. There we go. All right, go ahead, check them out. There's their link right there as we get ready for the green flag out of turn number 4. You could. Green flag is out. Great start by Eddie as he puts it into the right rear of Fields. They're going to be 3 wide for second out of turn number 2. Contact as Timothy gets pinched. Here comes Keaton down low, side by side. Up at the front of the pack as they come out of turn number 4. Here comes Vandenbush down low. Oh! Eddie gave Jacob Fields a push. That's going to open the door for the 89 of Taylor Vandenbush. Down into 3 and 4. Contact again. Contact for the lead as Taylor looks up underneath the 007 of Vandenbush as they come out of turn number 4. We got a yellow flag again. Vandenbush not able to clear them as it looks like tempers might be getting a little bit warm out there. Bruce, James, Crystal, I already said Crystal. Floricho, thank you guys for the like. I'm sure I butchered that name, but let's go see what brought out this caution flag. It looks like it might have been Eric. Looks like... ooh, big hit. Eric ends up on his roof. Who likes turtles? Oh, God, we're going to watch that one again. All right, so Eric just swept up into the 227 a little bit, gets a bump from behind. Watch this ride Eric takes right here. He just goes barrel rolling into turn number 3. He's got to take the toe. Yeah, so the cool thing about this league, though, is they do a lot of off-road stuff. That's their normal thing. So you do see some right-hand turns with this league. This is just a fun thing that I like to do is Damien hits the tire. Damien's even hitting tires under caution. What the heck, Damien? Joe, thank you for the like. As they get them stacked up side by side for the lead as they get ready for the green flag. When will Fields fire him off? He's got to wait until at least the orange tire. Green flag is out as Fields gets on the gas. Great start by Vandenbush. They're going to send it into turn number 1 and 2. Eddie into the back bumper to the 89. Here comes Keaton down low. Keaton digging down low there. Oh, man, I thought they were going to go 4 wide. Through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Fields out front. Fields has got to be loving the battle and behind him. That has kept him the lead every single time somebody's tried to challenge him. Brock, thank you for the like. Tommy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, guys. As we come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Vandenbush trying to get that second place back. It is exciting racing up here. It's exciting all the way through. It's just hard not to watch what's happening up front. As the yellow flag comes out again, let's go take a look. Cautions breed cautions. This track has gotten slick too, guys. This track has definitely gotten slick I'll tell you, there's one driver who does not want this to keep happening. That is Jacob Fields. Seems like every time there's a caution, it gets close for him. We're closing in on the end of this one. I don't know if they have green-white checkers up. Anthony, let me know. Oh, the 69 just missed the corner. Went for a ride in turn number 1 and 2. Caution flag is out. Nick, thank you for the like. Connor, thank you for the like. Let's see if we can find out if it tells us how many green-white checkers I got, if any. It doesn't tell us. Anthony, are you listening to the stream? They can't hear me. I'm just spectating. I'm not in the main part. Oh, you want me to tell him over this? Hey, bro. Hey, Burke. Get good, kid. I mean, get better. Get your stuff together. All right, we're getting ready to go green flag this time by. It has not been the advantage of the second place car on any of these restarts. Blake, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Right? Yeah, there are some green light checkers. I just don't know how many. Oh, you should know, Zach. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Side by side. We got contact further back. That's going to bite Timothy. Here comes Vandenbush underneath. Let's go see where Timothy goes. Timothy drops back to that 6th position. They are stacking up through the field. Big contact all the way through the field. Ooh. Who is getting those tires? Oh, that was Eric running those tires up. He's copying Damien. Back up to the front as Vandenbush makes his way around Keaton. Here comes Keaton down low through 3 and 4. Fields has dominated here all night. I always give him a hard time. I have fun with it. Oh, that's going to be the end of it. Wow, I missed it. So Fields wins it. Fields wins it. Vandenbush second, Keaton third, Mung in fourth, Eddie in fifth. You stick with the Hornet. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and go through the results, and then we're going to go ahead and bring in our race winners. Sorry, I was talking to the chat instead of calling those last couple laps. But Fields led the win. Vandenbush second, Keaton third, Mung fourth, Eddie in fifth. Austin's going to finish in that 6th position. Timothy 7th, Nick in 8th. Miller drops all the way back to 9th. James Burke in 10th. Bryce in 11th. Robert Henderson in 12th. Nathan Metaxa in 13th. Cade 14th. Mark in 15th. Jacob's going to be 16th. Dave in 17th. Charles in 18th. We're going to do top 3 interviews in just a second, guys. I just want to go through this. Then we got Damien 19th, Lance 20th, Steven 21st, and Eric rounding out the field in 22nd. Let's go take a look and see who we have in Discord. Guys, I want to take a minute to let's talk about our sponsors. We got NWRA as a sponsor. Refuse to Lip Apparel. You can see him down at the bottom. Blake, thank you for the like. R&M Automotive. Got Just a Trim, I think, is next. Just a Trim Lawn Service. And last but not least is going to be BGM Racing as they pop up right after this. Thank you guys to the sponsors for helping this make this happen. Let's go see who's in Discord. Well, hold on. I was in the wrong spot. Let's see who we have here. We got the moped. Man, we're going to go ahead and bring in Fields first. Oh, nope. I'm going to bring in Keaton. Let me unmute you because you know I'm notorious for not doing it. All right, Keaton. Wow, what a crazy one. When you got up to the front, it was super hard to pass, but great battling up there at the front with you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to pass, but luckily I was able to start fourth and kind of just tried to battle my way up to the front a little bit. But once you get side by side, it's hard to pass and hard to clear guys. So to walk away with the third isn't too bad. Obviously, I would have rather been first, but maybe next time we can be on top.
It seemed to be a huge advantage. It seemed to be a huge advantage to be leading this one, as we've seen Jacob Fields. Second place really hurt because it seemed like you'd have 2 or 3 guys underneath you if you started on the outside.
Yeah, once the leader would get up front, and then everyone else would be 2 wide, for all the rows back, just battling, which gave the leader, a huge advantage. But obviously, it probably produced some pretty good racing throughout the field. But congrats to Jacob on the win there.
For sure. Well, always a pleasure to have you out here. You got friends, family, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, I just got to thank Anthony and all his guys for putting this race on first, and then everyone at Factory Sim Sport, Appliance Parts Company, Sim Coach Pedals, Shenandoah Shine, and ZK Designs, and you for putting the broadcast on.
Well, thanks for coming out and putting on a heck of a show as you always do, and I'm sure I'll see you in some Pro Twos later in the season when they start their season.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, later, bud.
See it.
All right, Keaton, with that third place finish, let's go ahead and bring in our second place finisher. Man, you didn't have a lack of passing today, man. You came from the back to the front, but you had to put in a lot of work.
Yeah, man, I drew that short stick. Holy crap.
So, Taylor, I mean, that thing was digging, but got super hard to pass. Do you think it was the track that made it hard or the competition once you got up to the front?
It was that competition. As soon as I hit top, I'd say about top 8, it turned into, okay, every pass now is taking 7, 8 laps. And I'm like, all right,
Well,
we got to go faster.
you stalled out around sixth, seventh, eighth for a little while there. Did you think you were going to be stuck outside the top five?
I had a feeling that was going to happen. I was sitting there and wasn't catching anyone, and I was just like, all right, let's figure out what the track is doing. So every time I'm going around, I'm like, where can I go on the track just to get that little bit more traction? And I found it coming out of the corners down low, and as I think that helped.
Now you had a lot of talent in the field. I mean, Fields. I see him often in the late models. He's really talented. I mean, obviously, if Keaton knows these trucks, but then you had Eddie, who's a late model guy. Also, you had Timothy, big late model guy. Ryan Miller's a big dirt guy. He's big in the big blocks. I mean, that had to add a whole different element than what you guys were dealing with because normally, I mean, the caliper driver that you had in here was huge.
Oh yeah, compared to last year, this was just insane. As the entries started coming in and we're looking at the names, we're like, all right, this is gonna be interesting. We got some up and coming people in the off road, we got some veterans in the off road, and then even on the dirt side, we got some big names coming that way too. And that's what I love about the Turkey Bowl. Doing these ovals, we get dirt oval guys, we get off road guys, and we just bash with it.
Well, as always, great show. I love broadcasting you guys. You know that. Well, I'm gonna give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, gotta thank James Batzer in the booth with MDiTV. It's always a pleasure having you around. Want to thank Just the Trim, NWRA, um, BGM Racing. Um, I can't think of the other sponsors. I'm so worked up right now after that kind of run. But I also want to thank everyone else coming out and run. It was awesome, and couldn't have asked for a better race.
Well, good race, and I can't wait to see what our season brings.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
All right, buddy. Have a good one. Enjoy the podium.
Thanks, James.
All right, Vandenbush in that second spot. And here's a man we don't get to talk to very often. Well, as many times as I call your races and watch you win, I don't get to talk to you very often. What's up, buddy? Man, this is the hardest. I mean, I've watched you run a lot of late models that have gone good and bad, but this has to be the hardest I've seen you have to run for a win at the end of this one.
Oh, dude, it was nerve wracking. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep for another hour or so after that one.
It is not like running one of those supers where you got that power to pull people off the turn and stuff if you hit it right. I mean, these guys were all over you, and it's a totally different driving style.
Oh, absolutely. You had to keep that thing you had to keep the momentum up so much in this. It was crazy. And then whenever, I thought I was doing pretty well, I was pushing it too hard. And it's definitely a big difference from the late models.
Yeah, definitely a huge difference. I mean, and I know you were good before, but I've seen a lot of improvement in you and what I've seen on the track here lately, and with you as a whole. And I mean, do you think doing different stuff like this has really helped your ability in other places?
Oh, absolutely. Just getting used to the different style of driving, the way the tracks wear in differently, it definitely helps a lot with the transition from car to car.
And you can't lie, this freaking track is great and everything right now.
Oh yeah, they got this track right. I mean, if there's anything they did right, it's this track.
For sure. Well, good run out here. Always fun to watch you. I mean, dominating performance. at least early on. You got a little hairy at the end there. You got any friends, family, sponsors you got to thank?
Yeah, I gotta shout out the guys at D1RT. Gotta thank you for putting the broadcast on. Awesome to go back and watch. You do a heck of a job. Gotta thank everybody who put this on. I had a blast. I'd love to see it happen again.
Well, it was good to have you out here, and I'm sure I'll see you in the Dirt Late Model Tour series tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, bud. Have a good one. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
No problem. All right, great run here tonight. Look, these guys put on a great show. I put in, if you scroll up in the chat, you'll see where I posted AMX's Facebook page. Make sure you guys go give them a like if you're interested in racing. A lot of cool stuff like this. They do the Pro 2 lights on off road too, but also, I don't know, but maybe they'll bring back the street stocks on the road again, dirt road again. Make sure you guys follow them and find out. And as always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.